everyone, my name is Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we have an Illumicrate unboxing. So this, I do believe, is the June Illumicrate. Pretty sure May, June, I can never remember because sometimes they ship out late. But we have something in here. We have the book and the things, and I'm very excited to jump into it. I have been so bad about posting videos on this channel lately because Presley's out of school, and getting back into some sort of routine when he doesn't actually have a routine because there's no school has been crazy. Like trying to figure out the things that Elliot's still doing, having him home, and doing all this has been a little bit crazy. Not only that, but my glasses broke and I had to go get stuff done. And so these are my old pair. We're still waiting for the new ones to come in. It's just been a time, and it's only been like a week. But we do have an Illumicrate box. I'm very excited to jump into this one. I only get the ones that I am excited for, so I do know what's in here because I spoil myself. I don't remember what the theme is. The card will obviously show us, but we're gonna jump right on in. So, okay. The theme is Bad Reputation. This will have all of our spoilers and things in here as well. But let's see what we actually have in the box. I have not spoiled myself for the design of the book in the box. And I will say, I posted another like sort of haul unboxing thing semi-recently. I have not been in love with the Illumicrate books, like the redesigned cover things, as much as I could be. So I do feel like the next couple boxes that I actually end up buying from them are going to either make or break if I keep my subscriptions, because the last couple things that I had unboxed were like, I think an Afterlight, something like that, and it was just like, they're not giving me cover as much as fan art. So we'll see. But I do usually really enjoy the items we get in here. So the first thing we have here is this. It is going to be an item, like a fabric item. It says a most reputable frog laptop sleeve inspired by Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer. Okay, so a laptop sleeve. My laptop is a gaming laptop. I don't think it would probably fit in here, but I like the idea that it's not just like a book sleeve. And so it's very soft and plush, which is nice. It's like a very, I don't know, I almost want to say velvety type of fabric. Yeah, this is not a laptop sleeve for me. I do think this could potentially fit like a tablet. I think I have a tablet that could very easily fit in here, but an actual laptop, especially mine, no. Maybe a thin laptop because it is pretty thin. This design though is very cute. I do love the fact that we have a frog on here. I love the whole like books and papers, and I think there's like a coffee or a tea and candles and butterflies, and the frog is just very, very adorable. Whoever did the art, and I will leave them linked down below, I leave all the artists linked down below, did a very good job. Like, I like this a lot. It's very satiny inside, silky, so it's gonna be very soft. Again, I do think I could potentially use this as like a tablet case. Laptop is stretching it for me a little bit. I just don't think it's quite big enough. Like, I don't know what size this would be. Is this a standard laptop? Maybe I'm just like I said, I do have a gaming one. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I like this a lot. I love the design. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. We have so much paper on top, I can't even tell where all this stuff is. Okay, here is something in a like envelope. It says, Dreaming of Demons Sleep Mask from That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon by Kimberly Lemming. Okay. Okay, this is very cute. Sleep masks are appreciated. I don't use them very often, but I am somebody that would prefer to sleep in the dark, like so dark. So like if you're going on a trip or airplane or, you know, stuff where you know you're gonna have lights, very appreciated. I like that it is very soft and like super silky nice on the back. Like, this is one of the best face masks, sleep masks, whatever you want to call it, that I think I've ever gotten in a book subscription box. And the design is just very cute. We have like probably like ale and what, like a cinnamon roll, horns, cinnamon stick for sure, an amulet or something. Again, very, very cute. And it's just like nice. Oh, it's also adjustable. It's not one that is just like one strap, one type. It's adjustable. That's nice. Okay, next. Looks like another envelope. Here's what it looks like here. In the Mayhem Papercraft Kit, inspired by Vicious by V.E. Schwab. Okay, I wonder if this is going to be one of those like Rosie Thorns papercraft kits. It is, according to my thing here. Let's see what it looks like. I do like Vicious. I mean, I really liked Vicious. I wasn't as into the second book in that series, but the third one I know comes out soon, so like that makes sense. Interesting. Okay, so this is what it looks like just coming out. I love the art on this so, so much. Like, that looks so nice. So we have the extra full page. Oh, and they show you the directions on the back. So this must be our instructions, because we didn't have like a page with a cutout square and the full page. And there is an alignment guide for like how you stick stuff on. And there's the actual like pieces. Yeah, interesting. This doesn't seem necessarily too hard. I would be very curious to see exactly what it's going to look like afterwards. They even have like, here's the red piece, I guess, that you're going to need to do some of it. It's to make it look like it stands out and everything. That's cool. Okay. Very, very nice. I'm actually going to put this one back in the envelope though. I think that'd be the safest place to put it. Keep that. And then I think there's one more thing besides our book. I saw one more thing in here. Not an envelope. Thin box though. Oh, and it looks like it's actually on both sides. Okay, Enchantments of the Unquiet Wood Embroidery Kit. Okay, inspired by Sorcery and Small Magics by Mai Gadusi. This is a book that I've been meaning to read. I just haven't gotten to that yet. I like the idea that we got a couple fabric items and a couple crafts. Like, this feels like a very like cozy type of box in a way. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, again, here's the paper. It comes with a frame and everything, so like this is very cute. We got a cross-stitch bookmark type of thing a couple boxes ago, I want to say, which I have not done yet, but I love the idea of it. I'm hoping, without taking everything out and going too crazy with this, they will give us like maybe like a picture of what it's supposed to look like when it's done. Well, they give us a picture of like instructions, step-by-step instructions. But what is it supposed to be? Oh, it's a flower. I don't know what this necessarily has to do with the book because I have not read it yet, but this is very interesting. And it tells you like the different stitches to do. Like they're how to stitch. They have the long and short stitch, satin stitch, stem stitch, straight stitch, French knot, and a leaf stitch. And then it shows you on the different pieces what to do with those. Okay, I do feel like this is not as beginner friendly, personally it feels like it, as the cross stitch one, because I feel like cross stitch is a little bit more, you're making X's, like yes, there is technique to it, but this one has a lot of different stitches. I like that we have so many different threads, and there's even like silver ones, and it gives you a couple of needles and everything as well. Like everything is in here. I'm a little bit intimidated by the stitches, the techniques of them, but I like this item a lot. I like the craftiness. I think these are good. I like that the Papercraft Kit seems easier than the embroidery. So it's like almost like that's the beginner sort of thing. And then a couple nice items. Okay, so yeah, I think we are going to be down to the book. And like I said, this is where it's going to make or break the box for me. Because I don't know if you guys know what I'm trying to say, but like a lot of books nowadays have been having really good covers. Even standard editions, maybe it's the first printing or whatever it is, but standard editions are having like sprayed edges or end papers or things that make the book seem nice and stand out. And like there have been definite books that I've been interested in, especially like one of the last Afterlight. I don't know what the June Afterlight's cover is. I'll see if I can find a picture. I don't even know if it's out yet, but this is the book that is coming out for the June Afterlight. This is the one that everybody has projected for it. I had never heard of it until it was coming in Afterlight. However, I love this cover so, so much, and I have been disappointed in other Afterlight covers that I didn't buy the Afterlight edition of this book because I don't know if I trust them to make a good decision on the covers. The covers lately for some of these boxes have been feeling less cover design and more fan art, especially with the ones that have been coming in the Afterlights. And I know this is a completely different box. We're gonna see. I have not spoiled myself for what this is gonna look like. But I actually really liked the cover of this one too, the original one. But I also like the idea of the items. Like, I heard the different fandoms and stuff that were gonna be in here, and I said, okay, you know what? We're gonna try it. I'm worried. Yeah, I just don't want it to look like character fan art. Like, I don't want all the covers to just have characters on the front. Like, I want them to look stylized and like a nice cover. And so, okay, there are characters on the front, but I do feel like with the art style we have right now, maybe this is less character fan art and more an actual cover. Okay, so let's go and look at all the special stuff we have with this, but I think I might be okay with the cover of this. Okay, it is Nemesis Mine by Amy Archer. Like I said, we do have characters on the front. This I do feel like is going to be a little bit more romantic-y versus just romance. I think the relationship is going to be a major part of this story. It is going to be male-male romance. Here's what the original cover is, just so you guys are aware. I really, really like this cover. If there is a UK versus US edition, like if there's two different ones, I will put both. But I like, they're so loud. But I liked the design of it. I'm actually not mad at this, because even though it has the characters, it has the like design. It feels like there's a focal point. There is a place to look at. Here's our spine. Looking pretty good. Same characters, but slightly different pose and things on the back. Okay, I'm not mad at it. I actually really love the edges. The sprayed edges with the design only is on the front. It's not on the top or the bottom, but I do think that is pretty nice. Okay, I'm not mad at it. Let's continue. Okay, we actually have a reversible dust jacket with other art on here. I don't think this is any sort of thing similar US or UK covers. It looks more like Our Rogue Fates. There's a book that came out that I just recently bought, Our Rogue Fates, I'll show you again here, by like Sarah Glenn Marsh. That reminds me of this. I do think they're both romantic-y, male-male romantic-y. But I don't know, the style of this feels more like old school romance. Do you guys get that? I don't know. I like this cover as well, actually. It just feels a little bit different. The front jacket illustration, which I'm pretty sure is this, is by Sam Hadley. Again, I will put everybody linked down below. The back jacket illustration, okay, is by Shutterstock. Why are we saying it like that? That makes me suspicious. Why don't we have an artist on the back? Okay, a reverse jacket featuring a trade variant from the publisher. Okay, so maybe that is UK edition, so something very similar maybe to the original UK. I'm pretty sure I've seen the original US edition more, so maybe that's why. Okay, it just still seems weird that they credited Shutterstock for that image instead of the publisher. Okay, whatever. Here is underneath the dust jacket. I do actually like this. We have a wanted poster for one of our characters and a champion poster for our other character. We have lots of stuff around the edges. I was a little bit worried about this when I first started opening it and seeing like this bottom corner, because again, on the Afterlight books that I've been a little bit with, part of it, besides the character illustrations on the cover, was like a collage on the naked hardcover. And it seems like when they keep doing that over and over, those are the things I don't like. So I was worried this was also going to be a collage, even though it's a completely different part of the company. It's not. I actually do sort of like the wanted poster, the table sort of underneath. I think those are nice. Okay, let's see our end papers. More wanted stuff, a little bit more collage-y, but again, I think I'm okay with it. I like the style of them a lot. I like that it has the fake nemesis contract terms and conditions. 1, we trust each other for now. 2, Cyrus gets a share in the goods from any brand deals that Max makes, a minimum of 50%. 3, Max will cancel his visit to Ronra. I don't know how to pronounce that word. No exceptions. 4, it's all just a show, every step planned in advance. And 5, the deal remains between us. Okay. And then on the other side, yeah, okay, like I said, this does feel sort of collage-y, but I guess I'm okay with it sort of on the end papers. I'm happy it's not on the naked hardcover because I've seen that quite a bit. I love the spine here too. Okay, so overall, still okay with the Illumicrate stuff. I was worried a little bit just because I have been a little seeing some of the covers that have come out, even books that I haven't necessarily gotten that month, where I'm just like, the choices that were made are a little bit, I don't know, I just want them to be a little bit like more designed, more book cover-esque. I don't know if that makes sense. It made sense to me. But so yeah, that's gonna be our book. Let's read the little summary that we have here, since it's not too long. I'm very excited for this. Once upon a time, there lived the annoyingly perfect hero Maximilian, a champion with a blinding smile, muscles sculpted by the gods, and an infuriating dedication to all things noble and good. But this isn't his story. Good is boring. Honor is overrated. This is the story of Cyrus, the kingdom's most feared wrongdoer. Handsome, dastardly, and still relatively young, Cyrus lives for villainy. But even Cyrus must admit, keeping up a fearsome image is a lot of work. So when that golden boy Maximilian offers a deal to fake a rivalry, Cyrus can't resist. A few staged battles, some public drama, it's the perfect way to boost both their reputations. Sure, it means spending more time with his so-called enemy, but how hard could that be? Get to know him, fight him, maybe fall for him. Nope, that wasn't supposed to happen. I actually like that the summary here is different than the other ones that I've been seeing before. So yeah, I am very, very excited for this. I like the idea that we have a character who is the villain and who is the hero, and I'm pretty sure they're both sort of over that, but they want to stay on those tracks anyway, so they fake their rivalry to get like more good graces for one and more dastardly things for the other. Okay, I'm actually very happy with this box. And that, I think, is going to be it from me today, because that's really all I have for you guys. I am trying to get back on track with all of my video stuff, but like I said, it's summertime, kids are out of school, our schedules got wrecked. So that is going to be it. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos. I do have videos coming out Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so I will see you then. Bye!